everyone, and welcome back to Kareemahiconic. I hope you guys are having an iconic day. I haven't actually done a video in so long, but it's good to be back. So today I'm going to be doing a cook with me for iftar. Ramadan Mubarak to everyone. Today we're going to be making an amazing pasta dish that is very easy to make, and it's, I think, a great dish to have on the first day of Ramadan. So I'm going to be making this and you guys are going to be cooking it with me. So if you are looking forward to make on the first day or second day or at any point in Ramadan, click on this video and let's start cooking. So first of all, we're gonna start off by cutting our onions. I'm using a red onion in this video just because it has more flavor, but normally I always prefer the brown onion. So after just cutting it up a little bit, I'm going to be putting it inside this little machine that I have. Basically what it does, it basically dices up everything for you. It makes life so much easier. I don't have to worry about having things done finally for me because the machine has done it. So now I'm just gonna saute my onions a little bit. I'm just gonna mix it up with the minced beef or ground beef. Notice how I am not putting any oil in this just because the beef I'm using has 20% fat. Yes, you have to watch out for your heart. By the time the meat is properly mixed up together, all the oil is gonna ooze out, and that's gonna be the oil basically. I'm just gonna add a little bit of salt. I kind of put a bit too much just because of, the salt packaging was terrible. This is me putting garlic puree just to give it extra flavor. I love garlic. I don't think there's ever a thing as too much garlic. Now I'm just gonna add a bunch of seasoning. When it comes to seasoning, I just make sure to use the essentials and things that actually make the food taste good. If you're making pasta, then just go for traditional Italian seasoning such as basil and maybe Italian herb, which has already been mixed up with everything. I like to add Nigerian yaji. It's yaji's spice in Hausa, but yaji is so essential for me when I'm cooking things that I really want to have a strong spicy flavor. It's a good combination of a lot of spices as well. So I'm just gonna add some tomato puree and just mix that up with our mixture. And next up, I'm gonna be adding some pasta sauce. Pasta sauce, of course, it's essential because we're making pasta, but this is just for tomato-based pasta. If you're making cream pasta, then you don't need to add pasta sauce. I think that's a no-brainer, but I just thought I'd put it out there. I'm just gonna let that simmer up a little bit, and now I'm gonna be adding a little bit of my double cream. Double cream is heavy cream if you're in the US or other parts of the world, and I'm just gonna mix that up until it has this well combined mixture. Now I'm going to boil the pasta. We're using fusilli pasta, and we're cooking up until al dente. Al dente is basically when it's just when the residual heat cooks the pasta after it's done. So we're literally going to follow the packet and cook it for less than 10 minutes because we don't want it too soft. This pasta is going into the oven, so it needs to be not too soft. So now you just want to grab 4 scoops of your pasta sauce mixture and pour it into the already cooked one. Make sure to mix the pasta with cold water just so it can not cook with the heat. Pour 4 cups of that and stir it up. And I grabbed a bit of my pasta water. I saved some pasta water and I poured it inside just to give it some more flavor. Just stir that up and mix it until it's well combined. Now we're just going to add the leftover heavy cream or double cream into our pasta mixture, and this is where I'm going to grate stuff like cheese or anything that is creamy and put it inside the bowl. This just helps with distribution of the equal creamy tanginess and everything. Everything is just meets the pasta. That's why I'm mixing it in a bowl. This is me adding extra cheese. Yes, there is no such thing as too much cheese when it comes to big pasta. Once you're done adding all the sauce and cheese into your pasta bowl, you want to start layering into your baking pan. For me, I just put pasta, then cheese slices, then pasta, then cheese slices, then pasta, then more cheese, then sauce, then more. Like, basically just follow a simple structure that will make it straight and of course easy to cut through. The cheese of course melts on top at the end of the day, but it just gives it an even distribution. I put extra cheese over there because I ran out of sliced cheese. Yeah. So you're going to want to pour the rest of your sauce on top of your pasta dish, and make sure you spread it evenly just so it gets to every single part of your pasta. I added more cheese to like the top. Honestly, if you don't want to add this much cheese, that is fine. I just really like cheese. Some people find cheese a little bit too salty. And you're gonna pop it in the oven for 25 minutes, and it cooks really fast. It's such an easy meal. Honestly, this is such a good thing to have, especially in Ramadan. It's filling. You can feed like 8 people with this, depending on their portion control, but it should feed about 8 people, and it is so easy. It tastes really good, and I definitely recommend this as something to have for iftar. And even after Ramadan, who knows, you might want to eat this and enjoy it with your family. Taste test. Make sure you subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time on Kareemahiconic. Bye.